Will I predict your love life right? Let's find out. You and them reading. Right, so if you want a personalised one, go to the link on any of my socials. They're only 20 quid, same day guaranteed recorded, you and them readings. Right, so spread one, you. Okay, so you might be in a relationship, situationship, single, but you're on somebody, or we might be doing some psychic spying on the ex. Let's find out. So I'm just going to give them one last shuffle, and then we'll get started. Just remember these are collective. Okay. Right. Right, okay, so I feel like it could be a psychic spying one, to be honest with you, because it could be a recent separation. So 2 of Cups in the reverse. Cups, water, emotions, upright position. This is my favourite card. I'm a Taurus, I'm ruled by Venus, I love love. This divine counterparts card to get married. Reverse position, fallout, friction, separation, right? 10 of Swords in the reverse. Swords there where we think words we use. Upright position, I've got to cover it up. It's a body face down with swords in the back. Right, it can talk about self-limiting beliefs. It can talk about being stabbed in the back. Okay. I feel it's that you feel like you've been stabbed in the back by this other person, and it's time to do that release. Okay. 6 of Swords in the reverse. This is about going in a new direction, going on to calmer waters. Now, in the upright position, there is some sorrow attached to it. Reverse position, like, let's get out of here. So, it's either a recent separation of a long-term relationship, or you saw somebody as 2 of Cups energy, they mucked you around. Excuse me, confirmation burp, as they say. Don't do that here. And you're doing that release and purge, and then you're like, right, let's get out of here. The only slight concern that I have is that potentially you've not dealt with the emotional side of things, but we'll see. All right, let's continue. It's evading me. Right, so we've got Knight of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Swords in the reverse. Wands, fire action. Again, Swords, where we think words we use. So Knights don't have the knowledge or experience of the Kings and the Queens, more so than the Pages, but they're more about forward motion. Now, in the upright position, these 2 Knights are rushing in, okay? So the Knight of Wands talks about taking action. The Knight of Swords talks about either expressing yourself or news coming in fast. Just bear with me. I want to get some more cards out. Overall outcome card. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Pentacles, earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, efforts, and energy in. Kings are masculine energy. Queens are feminine energy. As always, it's energy, not gender. Can be a man, woman, somebody non-binary. King of Pentacles in the upright position is grounded, solid, stable. Okay. Provider, right? Reverse position, selfish, withdrawn, only thinks about themselves, right? Obstacles or blockages. 3 of Swords, Swords there where we think words we use. This is the Heartbreak card. Although it's the Heartbreak card, it's Swords again. So it's often about the way we think about things. So I feel like this collective is still carrying something potentially from the past that they need to release. Removing any blockages. Judgment. Okay, internal or external judgment. You need to start judging yourself worthy of more. So what this feels like is, I'm going to go for fallout and friction rather than separation, okay, because we've got that King of Pentacles there. So there's been fallout and friction in this relationship, okay, and you're starting to do that release, right? You're starting to let it go. The problem is that your partner still isn't coming forwards. They're holding off. They're not expressing themselves. And it's because they're selfish. You're being advised you're worth more than this. The problem is you're holding on to self-limiting beliefs about yourself. You're not judging yourself worthy of more. Okay, so let's go to part 2. Let's do them and see if we can unpick this a bit further. See you there.